Everybody go attacking with the pop with Tigmatic.
Y'all tune into the Pop Podcast. And guess what? There's an episode of me on
and you are tuned into the Pot Podcast.
And with the Pot Podcast with my boy Tigmatic. You hear me? It's going down.
To follow the Pot Podcast with Tigmatic.
That's that number one.
That's that number one.
Following trends, it's about owning your presence. Welcome to Norshea Demore Boutique, where bold fashion meets effortless online shopping. Discover statement-making styles for men and women, carefully curated to help you stand out wherever life takes you. From everyday essentials to unforgettable looks, every item brings you closer to confidence delivered right to your door. Stylish, never basic, because at Norshea Demore Boutique, there are no rules, just style. Shop now at NorsheaDemoreBoutique.com and wear what moves you.
Foolish made this fool. Know that.
I think they mad and I'm on them niggas know I'm the shit. I'm Mr. I'm at it, I keep that ratchet to spit. I'm putting pressure all on them, trying to advance to the chip. Get in the way of my dreams, Bodie, I let off the stick. It ain't no stopping me. They hating on my moves, which mean they watching me. Trying to do just what I do, but moving sloppily. I'ma be on top and I predict it like a prophecy. I live that high life forever. They mad, I'm on and I know they hate, but I remember nights that I barely ate. Sleeping in the basement on the waterbed with no box springs, just doors on crates. Was a skinny nigga with an attitude, living life with no gratitude. Was robbing niggas for my next meal, cause I was dead broke and I ain't had food. Had a nigga like fuck school, went to juvie where a nigga learned to move. Ski tossed me that crack and told me to trap. I bought me my first tool, fucked the money up, my mom paid it back. My pockets back on flat cause I ain't know the rules. And now a nigga older and I know the rules. I'm getting money with a lean and a shoulder grooves. And when they counted me out, them real niggas gon' count me in. Man, they threw me in the water thinking I would drown, but with the sharks I swim. Man, I'm back on my feet and I'm back to the street. Niggas wish they had a spark like him. I think they mad and I'm on. These niggas know I'ma win. I think they mad and I'm on. Them niggas know I'm the shit. I'm Mr. I'm at it, I keep that ratchet to spit. I'm putting pressure all on them, trying to advance to the chip. Get in the way of my dreams, Bodie, I let off the stick. It ain't no stopping me. They hating on my moves, which mean they watching me. Tryna do just what I do, but moving sloppily. I'ma be on top and I predict it like a prophecy. I live that high life forever. I was sitting back and that was my time. Now they sit and watch how I shine. Gotta move fast and got no time for the slow grind. This flow here be a gold mine. Showing out when it's go time. There first like the front line. Philly nigga 10 toes down for the money on. Y'all want mine. Always putting that groundwork. Lied out like a sound burst. Started off with a pound first. Niggas moving that brown dirt. Beef I eat, leave your man's murk. Beat a nigga till my hands hurt. Started off with a plan, nigga. Just to see if that plan work. And now it working, y'all niggas mad. I can see the look in y'all faces. Hating on me, got you moving fast, so I guess it's time I get flagrant. If I'm on go and I'm getting low, homie, you don't wanna see the gay spit. Not bad for an OG that really started from the base. They mad and I'm on them niggas know I'm the shit. I'm Tigmatic, I'm at it. I keep that ratchet to spit. I'm putting pressure all on them, trying to advance to the chip. Get in the way of my dreams, Bodie, I let off the stick. It ain't no stopping me. They hating on my moves, which mean they watching me. Tryna do just what I do, but moving sloppily. I'ma be on top and I predict it like a prophecy. I live that high life forever, I'm lit. Forever I'm lit. Forever I'm lit. I live that high life forever, I'm lit. Forever I'm lit. Forever I'm lit. I live that high life forever, I'm lit.
Tell me what I gotta do to be loved. Tell me what I need to do to be loved. Baby, it's just me and you. So tell me what I tell me what I gotta do to be loved. Tell me what I need to do to be loved. Baby, it's just me and you. So tell me what They say love is just a word, and that it don't mean shit, that's a lie. But when I look in your eyes and you kiss me, I feel it all the time. I know we ain't perfect, it can be toxic, but don't listen to the rest, I'm the best, can't nobody ever top it. They know that, so change the topic. I know how to put it down, all the way down. And I ain't talking just sex, past test. When I walk through, I shut it down. Look at me, this ain't no playground. I don't need the ring around. But what I do need is the same thing that I show you. Is that too much now? It shouldn't be. I don't need the pressure. I'm just trying to show you better. So let's change the weather, make it rain. And you don't need the pressure. You just trying to show me better. So let's change the weather. So tell me what I gotta do to be loved. Tell me what I need to do to be loved. Baby, it's just me and you. So tell me what I tell me what I gotta do to be loved. Tell me what I need to do to be loved. Baby, it's just me and you. So tell me what I
Yo, what's up, y'all? You're now tuned into another episode of the Podcast with Tigmatic. Hey, listen, we here, y'all. We moving and booming. As always, this episode is brought to you by Collywood TV, Collywood Radio, Dollar Radio, Going In Radio, DemoniBrand.com, NorthShadeDemoreBoutique.com, and 105.7 The Phase, Atlanta. We moving and booming. We here, y'all. Hey, listen, we had a messed up episode yesterday. We try and get it right today. So we're going to try and get it right. You know what I'm saying? And it looks like there are no technical difficulties today. So we just going to get it down and get one in for the books. And like I said, y'all, this is one of my guys, dope individual, great energy. And like he said on the video that y'all seen, always positivity, always learning, always great energy. So we about to bring that to y'all right now. And he's here again with me, just like yesterday. Without further ado, I give y'all Marquell Bridges. What's up,
What's up, brother?
We here now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. So for those that didn't see yesterday, give yourself an introduction and we can get right into it, brother.
Gotcha. 1 second.
All right. He getting himself situated, y'all. While he doing that, we about to get into it. You know what I'm saying? We here. It's all working now. There you go. Let's get it. You got to unmute yourself.
Mm-hmm. But Marquell Bridges, building bridges for community unity and progress. I don't know, brother. You know what I'm saying? Just for the people. I ain't got no long introduction. Hopefully the work speaks for itself. Hopefully the genuineness speaks for itself. You know, they should already know who I am.
Facts. Hey, man. So we're going to try to pick up a little bit of where we left off at yesterday, right? And we're going to start right from where you was breaking it down before we got all these technical difficulties and glitches and all of that. And I do apologize for that, brother. But I'm glad we get to do it again today. So we're going to get right into it. Let's talk about the Rankin Goon Squad. For those that didn't get to hear it a little bit that you was trying to tell, break down what that is and how you help be a part of exposing these guys. You gotta unmute yourself.
My fault, brother. The clarification yesterday was, in fact, I did expose the Rankin County Goon Squad, and I was explaining, I was beginning to explain the fact that Miss Monica Cameron, Damien Cameron's mother, the only known person to be murdered by the Rankin County Goon Squad was Damien Cameron. And his mother gave me a call and told me about the situation. There was not any news articles. There was, hold on, I'm having some service. I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna come off camera real quick. But there wasn't any news articles. There was nothing I could find to suggest or say that anyone was shot in the mouth while handcuffed or that anyone had been abused, sexually assaulted. You couldn't find anything. And, you know, that immediately puts you in disbelief because we have to vet every situation. We have to vet every case, and you want to tell the people the truth. You know, I'm a truth teller. I'm not a shit starter. I'm not coming in these places to stir things up. You know, I'm offering insight for one, the family's perspective, because you can never find that. The media just reports whatever the police say, and we know the police lie. So I always want to shed light on what these families have to say, who they loved one was to them, you know, not some being criminalized, not being dehumanized, but who that person actually was, to give them a platform to tell their voice. So despite my disbelief, which going against my superpower, which is believing Black people, it's got me very far in life. But I was in disbelief because I just couldn't find any information about something so horrific. But it just talks about and tells you about the beginning of the cover-up. They didn't even put out that they arrested somebody. Definitely that they had shot somebody in the mouth and all this torture. So anyway, Miss Cameron called me. She begged me. She was like, I know Melvin and Mary, that's Michael Jenkins' parents, the survivor victim of the Goon Squad who was actually shot. along with other torture. She was like, I know him, please go. So I got in my car about 3.5 hours to Jackson, Mississippi, took the family. We met at an Applebee's. I took them out to eat because I just wanted them to feel comfortable. And they chose Applebee's. They could have chose anywhere, but definitely not no promo to Applebee's. But I just wanted them to feel, I just wanted them to feel comfortable and comfortable enough to talk and speak their truth. And that's another gift that God blessed me with. You know, in these families, most trying time where they don't trust anyone, you know, God gave me a genuine spirit to where they able to trust me and share information with me.
Right. So what did the families tell you directly about this case that you could tell
Exactly
us?
what. Yeah, they told me exactly what had happened. And I'll go into details after I finish, you know, just telling you how I got involved. And it's the day of. This is the day it happened. Same day. So
Today?
they tell me, no. I'm saying
I
the
thought you were
day I
saying
went to meet
March.
them. No. That's January. The
Okay.
day I went to meet them was the same day it happened.
Okay.
So we- they tell me what happened. They tell me that Michael Jenkins, their son, is in the hospital, handcuffed to a bed, and with the officers who did it to him, who raped him, who tortured him, who waterboarded him. You know, which is a whole nother psychological abuse, and his tongue is shot off, so he can't even talk. And he's you know, just imagine how terrifying that is to the people who tortured you, did all this to you, and you wake up handcuffed to a bed and they sitting in your room. So
Yeah. Traumatizing.
so they couldn't even see him. Michael and Melvin, Michael's parents, they wasn't even allowed to see him when we met. And his mother was crying and his father was crying. And I told him, like, I'm gonna be with you every step of the way. And so the first thing I did was I told him, come follow me. I took him over to the hospital because Rankin County Sheriff's Department actually told him he's our property. They called him our property. He's our property. But when I went to the hospital, exposed and just educated them on the law, they were allowed to see him. And from there, that kicked off, you know, everything. His body was the evidence. This was a very unique situation because forensics can tell whether you were shot from the outside or was the gun in your mouth. So he was very, very critical information to the case. And once we did that or whatever, got them in to where they could see their son. Then I began to find them attorneys. And just every step, we sent so many letters to the DOJ. The DOJ actually got involved and started investigating before they even had an attorney. And it's crazy because I can say it now, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'll just say we even knew the prosecutors. So Eddie was locked up um, on bogus charges. They both put bogus charges on both of them. He was locked up. Um, Outside of that, they let him back out, so he's just walking around. He calls me. I told Mike, Mary, and Melvin as soon as Eddie calls them to call me. You know what I'm saying? So I can get his account and make sure he's safe. That was my goal, protecting Michael and Eddie. You know, so they can tell their truth. So he called me soon as he was released from jail, and after he called me, I told him, you know, how comfortable are you to go back to the house? You know, he went back to the house, found shell casings. They were sloppy with the cover up, and they tried to destroy the video in the house and all type of things that they did. You know what I'm saying? So I went, found that, and then the rest is just history, brother. The most time in American history, been there every step of the way from finding them attorneys, boosting their GoFundMe, raising awareness. I made the first ever post before the news about the situation. That's why I say exposed. I don't say like, oh, I just came. Nah, every step of the way, their first press conference about the
Yeah.
situation in front of the entire Black caucus of Mississippi, all the Black faith leaders. My sister, Danielle Holmes, actually invited me to talk about. Uh,
You kind of went out. I don't know what happened, Marquell. We was hearing you. You started talking about your sister, and then you went out. Are you there? Are you there? I don't know what happened, folks. Waiting on Marquell. He might have got a call in the middle of conducting an interview. Sometimes that happens when we do these interviews. But he's telling us about the Rankin County Police and how he exposed them. So, of course, they're going to try to intervene and interfere while he's trying to do that. We try and get that done now. But we are here live. And we bringing the stories to y'all. He's going to also tell us more about what he does with Building Bridges Coalition. But we try and get it going now. Hold on one second. What happened, brother? You started doing the same thing. I was talking, and you were just sitting there. You couldn't hear me. All right, come out and come back in. That's what I was trying to do, bro. All right. All right. Yeah, so he's coming back in. I don't know why this is glitching on him. It seems as if every time we got major stories to cover, it glitches. It works when I got my artists, YouTube not acting up, Instagram not acting up then. But as soon as we got these real stories that's going on, it's like the feds is watching or listening, and they want to put a hold on what we doing. But y'all not going to stop these stories from getting exposed. They going to keep coming out. No matter how much y'all try to stop it, y'all can't stop it. Straight like that. And y'all definitely not going to be able to stop it on my network when the network drop. We here though. So as I wait for my guests to come in, you know, be aware we got the network about to drop. You know, it's on TV, coming to you soon. And listen, I'm looking for all types of creators. All types of creators, content creators, sportscasters, newscasters, music podcasts, mic drops, movies, stand-up comedy specials. Whatever you got, we want it. So if you can, get in touch with the number at the bottom of the screen that you see and join It's on TV with me and a few others. So we here, we moving and booming. And listen, this is the wave of the future, and it's subscription-based, and it will be a little bit cheaper than Netflix. So you won't even have to spend all that chicken that you spending on Netflix every month. It'll be a bit cheaper. So it'll save you some dollars. So until my guests get here, we waiting on him now. Here he is right here.
There we go.
Back, and there we go.
Yes.
Yep.
What was the last thing you heard, brother?
All right. You were saying that y'all got in the hospital. When y'all got to the hospital, when you got to the hospital, and then you started discussing what the family start telling you.
Okay, so yeah, got to the hospital, got him in to see him. We had to almost damn near get arrested at the hospital to, you know what I'm saying, brought the unwanted attention and awareness to the situation. And down there almost got arrested to get them to see him. And then once once we did that, you know, he was able to tell his own story to his family. I still recount them saying, you know, how he reached up and, you know, grabbed her hand as she was talking before he was able to speak again, and all of those things. So, you know, it's just real heart wrenching, or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine what it's like going through that, especially in the moment. And this is the police we talking about. These are the people that's supposed to be protecting us. You feel me? So for you to have to step in and expose these people, let me ask you this, man. Did you ever imagine that your work would eventually become national?
Man, to be honest, I just was more concerned about helping people and helping my state. I wasn't worried about any type of recognition or, you know, becoming national or anything like that, man. It was just so much going on in Mississippi. And when I would research these things, I could never find anything from their families. And I was like, I know Black people, how family oriented we are. And I was like, why ain't nobody saying nothing about these families? You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't care. You know what I'm saying? It gives the impression like they don't love their loved one. They didn't love their children. Like, why is they not saying anything? Why are they just, all you can find is the police narrative. And when I say the police narrative, I'm talking about exactly what the media puts out after a situation happens. The lies, the propaganda, like the criminalization. Yes. So my goal was just to help my state, brother. And as you see, even today, and it's been like that, it's so much going on. I didn't start actually becoming national until I caught charges for protesting for Jaheim McMillan, bogus charges, 2 felonies, 11 misdemeanors, and I couldn't do nothing in my state because the way Mississippi works is if you kids get arrested for anything else while you're on felony bond, they revoke your bond, and it could be 2 years before you have a court date. So I could be sent, but I didn't stop. I just let God guide me, and I began to travel with Uncle Drew, and I was still doing stuff in Mississippi, in other states, but just not in Gulfport. So that's actually the how I became national. But I'm still, bro. There's so much going on in Mississippi. Although I want to help as many people as I can, it's really you just really no reason to leave. It's just so much shit to do there. Like you came for to support the Wiley family, and they won them. And as we're fighting for Cohen, they killed Nolan Wells. They killed Spencer Eckford. They just
of us doing that too.
you see what I'm saying? They just killed, found a Black woman hanging from a tree. You know what I'm saying? In Jackson. Then a 15-year-old Black girl found at a park, murdered, all of these lynchings, all of these things. So I'm happy to be national. I'm happy that God is working and the organization is taking off. But man, my focus is on Mississippi. If we can change Mississippi, we can change anywhere.
Hey man, and I absolutely agree with you. And to say this, I just want to say this real quick, man. You exude a lot of love when it comes to doing what you do, man. And like I told you to your face, you give me examples on how to do this activism. I'm only 1 year in. 1 year and some change now since we just had the convening. But man, to see what we saw in Mississippi for baby Cohen, man, it was hard to see. It was hard to see. It was hard to deal with. And like I told you, and like I told, others, before even getting to the funeral, bro, I literally said to myself, like, I'm not going to cry, but if you don't, and you don't feel those emotions, it's like you don't have a heart, man. This was something that I would have never foreseen happening to a 1-year-old baby. So for those that don't know, and you're close on the situation, I just want to ask you a few questions about that before we get into more about other things. But because we were down there together, we was fighting together, fighting a good fight. I just want to ask you some things. What went through your mind when you heard that 1-year-old baby had been killed during a police encounter?
Well, I'm a black man, black father first. So
Absolutely.
I was
That makes two of
heartbroken.
us.
I was
Yeah.
heartbroken. I was angry. You know, when you conscious, when you have on the magic glasses like us, when you do this work and you know what's going on and you know and hear and know the facts of these families, these human beings, they're not cases, they're human beings
Absolutely.
whose lives have been stolen. When you know all that, you have a different outlook. Like it's something past anger. I'm past angry, you know, and I immediately just got even upset with my people because I knew that we're not gonna, I know we're gonna do something. I'm gonna show up. But our people as a whole, I knew they're not gonna show up and they're not gonna fight back. And
Come on, they trying to put a block on what we doing. It's like they trying to put a block on what we doing because this case is an open case. They definitely trying to put a block on it. All right. He's gonna come back. Oh, you muted, bro. You gotta unmute your mic, bro. That's what it is. It's not us, it's your mic. Unmute. They might be getting a little interruption going on, y'all. Just be patient. He's still in the room. He didn't leave. There you go. He did. He'll be back. Listen, it's a lot going. This is an open case, so in a lot of instances, when these cases are going on and we're talking about these things, they try to intervene the media because, like we just talked about, Marquell is national. He's known across the whole globe, the whole country right now. It's international because people all over the world been talking about this story. And he's one of the spokespersons. He is the spokesperson for the Wiley family. And it's sad because they want to try to intervene and block this story from being told because they're trying to cover it up. So in every way that they can, they're going to try to cover it up. So he's going to come back and we're going to get this thing going. We ain't going to let nothing stop us from getting it going though. I don't know why it's doing this. And I believe they're only doing this because of this story. All right, he's coming. He's coming back. I don't know why they keep trying to stop this, but we're not going to let them stop it. You know, we just going to keep it going. And hopefully we get to conduct this thing the right way as we need to. So hold on 1 second. As my guest comes back, I'll play some tunes. 105.7 The Phase, Hollywood TV, Dollar Radio, Going In Radio, DemoniBrain.com, NorthShadeDemoreBoutique.com. We'll be right back.
Astronauts report it feels good.
Oh man, that's curry. What did I do last night?
Woke up, broken in the motherfucker, looking in the mirror, wanna throw up. Kill a couple butters, spend $1 bottom like so what? Don't believe, just watch like a Elon rocket, I'ma go up. Watch me blow up. Woke up, broken in the motherfucker, looking in the mirror, wanna throw up. Kill a couple butters, spend $1 bottom like so what? Don't believe, just watch like a Elon rocket, I'ma go up. Watch me blow up. Man, I ain't never been poor, but I might have been broke with a killer hangover in the vitamin store. Like what I did last night, but now no. Man, I tell you this here, man, I drink no more. Now I smoke no more, and I fuck that whore. But maybe I did, who that in my bed? Looking like a gram, and it must have been a man. Call an ambulance, I can't feel my leg. Don't feel that walk, didn't see my walk. Gon' see on floor like a scene I dog. Try to find my shit, and in no time spent. Got 30 minutes call, promoters on my list. Like Monday, moolah, be your mommy like a hula. Bust a few maneuvers, now they war, I'ma do it. I'ma do. Another corner like a hornet, but I'm no longer selling them rocks or E. Locked in engineer, slinging Spotify dreams. Cost 5,000 cents, wanna take my pick. Got a diarrhea, flow, talk, content shit. I'm a ostrich hitch, cause I got a lot of neck. White middle age, when I dig around like I'm an net. But I taste like Skittle, what's a Jacob with a kitty in the middle. Got me spending on my bread. Woke up, broken in the motherfucker, looking in the mirror, wanna throw up. Kill a couple butters, spend $1 bottom like so what? Don't believe, just watch like a Elon rocket, I'ma go up. Watch me blow up. Woke up, broken in the motherfucker, looking in the mirror, wanna throw up. Kill a couple butters, spend $1 bottom like so what? Don't believe, just watch like a Elon rocket, I'ma go up. Watch me blow up.
Spend $1 bottom like so what? Don't believe, just watch like a Elon rocket, I'ma go up. Watch me blow up.
All right, we back. I'm waiting on my guest. He's coming back. So just give us a second as we try to conduct this interview, y'all. You know, all right. He's coming back. All right, he's coming back. I'm actually literally talking to him now via the phone. So we hear y'all. He's coming back though. Give us a second. All right. As we wait for my guests, if y'all watching, tell me some things y'all want to see happen for season 4 as it's coming to a close. Tell me some things y'all want to see happen. You know, put it in the comments, put it in the chat. You know, I got some more mic drops coming. You know, and it's going down. All right, I'm waiting for my guests. All right. Play a little bit more tunes until we come back.
We coming in from the door, man, on folks them. Y'all already know, cuz. Yeah, 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 I rock all this white like I'm godly. Sushi gon' come with wasabi. Fresh off the steps of the porch. I walk out, get in a Porsche. Know that I'm using the force. Know that I mastered the course. Known as the plug and the source. Haters, they feeling remorse. This for my dogs in court. That's facing the judge and the jury. My brother, he made it in sports. And that's why he rock all that jewelry. She can remember me now. Know that my vision is blurry. I got these racks on me now. Know that the money done carry me. Know that I'm lit in my city. Know that I'm hot. Know that we poppin', man. Everybody chasing that cloud. Running their mouth. Know I really feed the game. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hold up. We on the beaches and right off the coast. Down here in Florida, we doing the most. The hustle on South Beach just like a LeBron. You call it a pound and we call it a bomb. We at the lick and I'm working with chicken. Shout out my nigga from Memphis, they chicken. My dog and themselves know I know that they listening. Yeah, I'm on a new level just like I'm Hendrix. Straight from the gutter, we come from the trench. We ball on these niggas, they sit on the bench. They using the style and I swear I ain't lending. We pushing the P and the P is for profit. They watching and listening, now look how they copy. They hate and respect it, but gotta acknowledge me. Know that a nigga be doing a lot. Know that I'm lit in my city. Know that I'm hot. Know that we poppin', man. Everybody chasing that cloud, running their mouth. Know I really feed the game.
All right, y'all, we back. I'm trying to see if my guest is coming back, and I don't know. All right. I'm here, y'all. And trying to get it situated, trying to figure it out. It seems like I said when we had these conversations, Facebook, Meta, they kind of like be on like turkey time and trying to stop the conversation from being had, if you will. Y'all already know when I do this show, it does not do this with my other guests. It's only when it's something political being had, or well, that they call political, because this isn't even political. So I'll say what they call radical, because what the work that we do, they consider radical. You know, so I'm waiting for my guest to come back. If he comes back, then we can conduct the interview. I don't know what's going on at the moment. So hopefully, you know, we can get it done. If not, we'll have to cancel. All right. So yeah, y'all, like I'm, you know, that's what the dilemma that I'm going through right now is like every time we try to get this conversation going, it keeps clipping him off. And I don't really know why it's doing that. So we're gonna try to get to the bottom of it. It did not do this with any of my other people that was on Justice Families. This is like only like the second time this has ever happened with a guest, and that was yesterday with Marquell and today with Marquell. So, you know, all my episodes play straight through and through most of the time, and y'all know that, you know. So, you know, this is something that goes on a regular. We conduct the interviews, and then, and you know, everything's fine. So the moment that we on here talking about something real about what's going on to this family right now, and it's an open case, but there are things that can be said. So for them to try to block what's being said is a problem within itself. This lets you know that America will continue to try to cover up things as much as they can, whatever way they can, through whatever systems are being used. If it's their systems, they'll block it. That's why we need to create our own systems. And that's why right now I'm working on having my own network so we can tell the stories without interruption, without them blocking it out. Because that's what needs to happen right now. We need to be in control of our stories and our plight, because they'll always create a narrative about things. They'll try to say that they'll try to dehumanize us any way they can about whatever happens to the person and justify them doing what they did. And this seems to be the case in a lot of places, especially in Mississippi. Right now, if you look at what's going on with Nolan Wells, you can see that that's going on heavily. They try and cover that up. You know, when you got things like the judge being cool with the folks and stuff like that, they're not going to really care about what happens, because all they want to do is continue living their life while the family mourns and suffers going through the loss of their family member. And that has to stop. So who, if not us, are going to be the ones to speak up and say something? That's the problem with us. I feel sometimes we just be like, oh, it happened every day. It's going to keep happening. Oh, well. No, it's going to keep happening because ain't nobody willing to say nothing. If you're not willing to step up and say something, it's going to continue to happen, and it's going to keep happening to the people that are loved and cared for. That's those families. So why not speak up? We can't be afraid to speak up. You know? So I hope y'all take that and do whatever you will or whatever you can with that. But just let me know. Hold on one second, folks. Okay, y'all, we back. It looks like my guest is not going to come back. And I do apologize for that. So, yeah, until next time, folks. I do apologize for that. I hope we get to conduct this interview somehow, some way. But if you can, I'll let y'all know when it's coming back. Peace.
What's up, y'all? Tune into the Pop Podcast with Tigmatic.
Yo, for the Pop Podcast with your boy Tigmatic. Interview.
Pop Podcast, stirring the pot.